rise up, girl, it's your new day. Wipe those tears and throw them away. You're a diamond shining so bright. Manifest your world, claim your light. Glow up, queen, show the world your fire. Level up now, go and take it higher. Self-love's your crown, wear it proud. Healing's your anthem, sing it loud. Let the rhythm heal your soul inside. Mirror talks where your truth resides. Every scar's a map to where you've been, but the future's yours, it's time to win. Glow up, queen, show the world your fire. Level up now, go and take it higher. Self-love's your crown, wear it proud. Healing's your anthem, sing it loud. Danced to the beat of your inner drum. The world's not ready for who you'll become. Black girl magic flowing through your veins. Turn your struggles into breaking chains. Glow up, queen, show the world your fire. Level up now, go and take it higher. Self-love's your crown, wear it proud. Healing's your anthem, sing it loud. Dance to the beat of your inner drum. The world's not ready for who you'll become. Black girl magic flowing through your veins. Turn your struggles into breaking chains. Glow up, queen, show the world your fire. Level up now, go and take it higher. Self-love's your crown, wear it proud. Healing's your anthem, sing it loud.
Okay, hey, everyone. This is Dr. Dre Cleveland, your personal power coach, and I am super excited tonight to bring to you the Selfie Ball live virtual launch because it's almost time. I don't know if y'all know, but it's Labor Day weekend right now. Like, it's Friday right now, and it's Labor Day weekend. And I don't know if y'all know, like I know, but Labor Day weekend is the official end of summer. That means summer's over, it's about to be fall, it's about to be September. And what comes after September? October. And what's happening in October? On October 11th, y'all already know because that's why you're here. October 11th is our Selfie Ball, the ultimate self-love celebration for Black women. And I'm so excited to invite you all there. For all of you who already have your tickets, thank you for being early. And we have some special prizes for you because you were early. But I'm over the moon about this event because it is coming together so beautifully with so many beautiful souls lending their energy, lending their support, just being part of something that is going to be pure magic. So without further ado, I want to get started, right? Because I want to tell you a little bit about why the selfie ball exists. Like, why did I even create the selfie ball, right? Three main reasons. Reason number one, to give us, Black women, a night where self love takes center stage, right? And that's because we all know for most of our time, we are being something to everybody else except ourselves, everyone, right? And a lot of the time we forget about ourselves. And this event is specifically to center us, to make sure that we don't forget ourselves. And fun fact, October 11th happens to be Black Girls Day off. So that was like some divine alignment, I will tell you, because I didn't even know. I just knew I wanted to do this last year and I didn't do it. And I was like, it's not this year when it was last year, right? I was like, it has to be next year. And it has to be in October. And I don't know why. But when this year came and I figured out what day we were going to do it on, I happened to come across something that said October 11th is Black Girls Day off. So it was meant to be. That means that for you all who are planning on being at work, you take off work. I don't even care if you're not going to the selfie ball. I don't care if you don't live in New York or you're not traveling to New York, whatever the case is. You better not go to work. You're supposed to be taking that day for you. But those of us that are going to be at the selfie ball, just know that this was specially curated for you for Black Girls Day off. So you are doing something intentional for yourself for Black Girls Day off. Okay. Secondly, we want to create a space where healing, joy, and abundance are not just allowed and it's actually just celebrated, right? Because we do too much, to be fair, right? And we need to celebrate being happy. We need to celebrate having fun. We need to celebrate joy. And that's what this event is here to do, right? And also that we just get a night to dress up and look cute and like show up for ourselves, right? Like in all kind of ways. So I don't know if y'all know, but it's ball gowns and sneakers. So yes, it is a sneaker ball, and mostly because we're gonna be dancing, we're gonna be, walking around doing activities. I don't want y'all with hurt feet. Like, please don't come and have hurt feet, right? That's why sneakers, okay? But that's what this night is for. That's the reason why this night exists, right? And there's tons of things that you can expect. And if you saw our website, you know what you can expect, which is our red carpet experience. So I don't know if y'all know, but I'm about to own a red carpet just for y'all because I feel like we should be celebrated like celebrities. So as soon as you come into the venue, the first thing you're doing is walking that red carpet and you're going to have professional pictures taken of you on the red carpet if you come on time. That's your cue to come on time and really make that a big deal, right? And then we have our manifestation wall and other interactive stations. That is the hallmark of this event. That's what makes this event unique. That's what is creating the spark and the excitement with a lot of people who I talk to, because that's what makes this about us. These are all activations that are for your healing journey, for your self love journey, for your manifestation journey. So you're not just there to have a good time, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to dance, we're going to party, we're going to do all that, right? But we are there to activate our self love journey, to activate our healing, to activate the things that we want to manifest in our lives. And so those stations are there to support that. Okay. And we also have amazing performers. We have one of them with us today, and that's really exciting right now, but we can speak to her in a little while. We also have our Legacy Impact Award ceremony, and that ceremony is for us to highlight women who have made an amazing impact on the lives of other women, and in particular Black women, in their own unique way. And this year we happen to be celebrating two dancers, because y'all know I'm a dancer, right? So it makes sense, right? And one of them is also on the line today, so we're about to talk to her in a minute too. And we are going to give her an award. We're going to give out a few awards, right? But for her dedication and what she has brought to Black women. Okay. So we're going to get into that in a little while. But before we do that, really quickly, let me tell you how to win some prizes, okay? Because I see some people who are already on live. Hey, y'all, hey. And I want to make sure that y'all can win some prizes throughout the night, right? So the easiest way is to make sure that you are logged in on YouTube, okay? Because then that way your comments will come up. And then what will happen is, as you can see, or maybe you can't see it yet, there is a lottery jar that probably just popped up. And whenever you comment, you get a little ball inside the jar, right? So when we play our games a little later on, that's going to put you some um, balls in a jar. And then what's going to happen is that, hold on, I'm going to show you right now. What's going to happen is that you'll be able to win one of these prizes, right? Now, there are some people who are going to win all of these prizes, and I'll talk about that in a little while. But if you are playing the games and you are participating, like I see right now, Crystal said something, so she got she already got a little ball, so she just demonstrated it for you, and we will choose winners after each game. And so as long as your name is inside of the jar, you have the opportunity to win. So, but you have to make sure that you are logged in. If you're not logged in, it's not going to work. Okay. So just make sure that you do that. All right. So that being said, and as you know how to win some prizes, I want y'all to meet some special people. So, like I said, I have three women here who represent, and I'm going to put them up here in a minute. I have three people here that represent our sponsors, they represent our honorees, and they represent our performers. Okay. And so I want to bring all of them up right now. So, first up, you're going to see Miss Tammy Hall. She is one of our performers, and I appreciate her. Thank you for being here. And next, we have Dr. Akira Armstrong. She is one of our honorees, and she is amazing. She's going to tell us a little bit about her movement and what she's been up to in the world. And then, last but certainly not least, we have Miss Nashama Alim, and she is one of our amazing partners on this amazing epic journey, and she is the self-love minister. So I don't know if y'all know, but and I think you do because you're here. Our whole brand is about healing, self-love, and manifestation, and this woman is the self-love minister. So y'all can put two and two together, okay? But she is going to tell us a little bit more about like what she does and how she's making an impact in the world too. So first and foremost, welcome, ladies. Thank you for being here. I would love for each of you to just kind of briefly introduce yourself and tell everyone what you do that is special and unique to you. Okay. So I'm going to just start from my top right. Is that my right? It is my right. Okay. My top right, which is Miss Tammy Hall. Okay. So you, if you can bring yourself off mute. Oh no, where did she go? She's missing. I don't know what happened. Okay, we're gonna come back. Nope, she's back. She's back. Okay, wonderful. Nope, she's not back. All right, we're gonna get this together. Can you is is it okay? Is it working? She gonna fix it. We're gonna get it together. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, let's go on to Dr. Akira. Okay, and if you can take yourself off mute.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you.
Good
Welcome, welcome.
evening. Good evening. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you, Andrea. Excuse me if my son makes some noise. I have a 2-year-old. um, thank you for even having something so prestigious like this and highlighting Black women in business. Sorry, guys. Uh, Harlem, okay, Papa, mommy's on something important. Having something of this magnitude that highlights women of color, because oftentimes we don't have these. Okay, baby, we don't have these events highlighting the work that we do. So thank you for that. Um, Again, my name is Dr. Akira Armstrong, educator, entrepreneur, CEO, and founder of Pretty Big Movement, which is a plus size international professional commercial dance company that I've had for the past 20 years, 22 years. And we've been impacting women of all different shapes and sizes, ethnicities, and backgrounds through movement, through dance, through poetry, through art, through anything that you can think of that involves empowering women. And I hate to use that word empowering sometimes because it's so cliche, but really the work and the essence of what I do is really empowering and instilling confidence in women, from your adolescent to your adult, who may have feel like they've lost their way through movement, through dance, something that was their passion. Or just the professional dancer who's out here trying to make it in the commercial world and showing them the ropes and things of that nature to get their foot in the door and what that looks like. So that's the work that I do. And by day, I'm an educator. I'm a teacher during the day in a middle school. So my work is never done. I'm always on, always teaching, always servicing. Yes, always
Mhm.
servicing. Because that's the work that I do is just service. So hi everyone.
We love that. And I want to also say, and Crystal said the same thing. Look, no need to be sorry. And that's for you, Akira, because look, that's our point, right? Like a lot of us, most of us are parents. Most of us are, like we said, always doing for everybody else. Even while you're trying to do for yourself, you're always doing for
Yes.
someone else,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so no need to be sorry. That's what Crystal said, and we agree. No need to be sorry, right? He's fine. We all aunties, we his internet aunties. And so yes, and so it is okay. So now let's go back to Tammy because I think that she's ready now.
Hello, greetings
Oh,
everyone. Can you
yes, we
hear
can
me?
hear you now. Yes.
Oh, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. We are. I'm mother and grandmother of two. So I know, and I'm a former New York City teacher. So I know that look. I call that teacher look.
So that teacher look.
That gotta have that look. Gotta eyeball them. Yeah.
Exactly.
I've been a professional storyteller. um, I'm from Tennessee, the youngest of 11 children. I have hundreds of nieces and nephews, so I developed that look long before I became a teacher, and got that look sometimes too. And I've been telling
Mhm.
stories since 1996, and I love to collect stories from all different cultures and ages and true tales, lies, folk tales, fables. I tell them all. And I'm really looking forward to finding that perfect story for the selfie ball. I got a few stored up in my head. I have hundreds of stories stored here. About 3 to 4 stories I have memorized in my head. I could tell stories for a whole week uh,
Well,
without barely repeating a story. So, but I still searching for that perfect story, and I think this is such a wonderful thing to do, Dre. Congratulations to you on all your endeavors, and I know this is going to be um, a beautiful, beautiful night. So I don't know what else
thank
to say at
you.
this point, but that's what I've been doing for the last almost 30 years, telling stories.
Yes, yes. And I have been there for your stories. That's how I said I know I have to have Miss Tammy come and bless us with her talent. And side note, so this I'm put you on the spot, Tammy, right now. because
Oh boy.
Tammy has a CD. She has a CD
Oh
for
yes,
her
and I have you to
stories.
thank for that because I thought about that CD for so long until Miss Dre said, "Okay, set a date," and I set the date. It's been a few years. I have not done another one yet, but I will. I set the date for my birthday. It's been about 10 years really, um, and
Hmm.
and indeed that CD is done. You can still hear it. It's called Tales of Black Heritage from Around the World. It's some wonderful, fun stories. You can hear snippets of it on YouTube, and it's out there somewhere. You can purchase it. I don't know if it's Amazon, iTunes, one of those. It's been so long, it might be out of
Uh,
print.
hey, so, Miss
So
Tammy,
now
hold.
I see this as a goal to the next one.
Can you drop the name in the
I
chat
can't hear
for
you.
us so I can look it up if that's possible?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yes, awesome. And we're gonna make sure that
Yeah,
we promote that
sure.
at the selfie ball, right? Because that that CD, speaking of manifesting what we want in our lives, that CD is a testament of her focus and her ability to manifest what she wants. Like she said, I don't know if you heard her because it was breaking up, but before that moment when she did this, she had told me she was sitting on it for 2 years before that moment. And when she decided that it was going to happen, I don't know how she, the whole thing, when I tell you, know what a CD, the whole in the case with the actual CD in 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And all that took was for her
Yep.
to speak it and say, this is happening right now. And she did that in 2 weeks. And I tell that story all the time because that's amazing,
Yep.
right? Like
It
that's what
was.
we
It
do here.
made a difference.
Exactly. That's what we do here, right? Like, so we really focus on our self love
Yeah.
and healing journey to get us to the things that we want to manifest. Because once we get out of our own way, the sky's the limit. And she proved that. 2 weeks, the whole thing. This went
Yep.
from I've been thinking about it to the actual CD is in her hand
Yep.
in 2 weeks. Ain't nothing like it. I tell you that.
And it
Yeah.
opens doors for me. It opens doors for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed.
So,
Indeed. Right. So thank you for being a living testimony of the work that we are doing here. We appreciate you.
yes.
And
Yes. That workshop did it.
yeah, well, you did it.
Thank
But
you, everyone, for listening.
right. But
You
I
inspired
appreciate
me.
you. Thank you. I appreciate being a part of that transformation for you.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
okay. Now, last but not least, let's go to the self-love minister herself, Miss Nashama Alim, who funny enough, I met in Facebook. You gotta love Facebook. This is what you gotta love
Yeah.
Facebook because
Me too.
I met her inside of Facebook. I've met so many people on Facebook, and when I say met, right, like legit, this woman lives in Texas. I never met her in real life, right? But we solid, and I appreciate that, right? And then that's just like the power of the internet and how it has the ability to connect us to people everywhere, right? That are aligned with who we're being in the world. And so she is an example of that. And I would love for you to share with us more about yourself and the work that you are doing. But first, you got to take yourself off mute and probably whoever else you talking to. I think we can't hear you still. Uh-oh. Is it working? Is your mic muted? Yep, it's still muted. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
I don't know what's happening.
Now, yep.
Can you hear me now? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay, perfect, perfect. What's up, beautifully dope people? I am the Shama Alahima Self Love Minister, founder of the Self Love Church. I'm also a leadership alignment strategist, and I help people step into their power, abundance, and divinity. So it's all about recognizing your inherent divinity, knowing who you are internally, knowing that you're worthy, standing firm on your self worth, and just being able to create the life that you desire by changing your habits and your thoughts and your actions. So I'm over here. I'm sorry if it's loud. I'm practicing self love and self care in real time. Celebrating my friend's birthday. We've been hanging out at the Doubletree pool all day.
Nice.
So I'm still in bathing suit attire in real time.
Yes.
But this is what I do. Mommy needed a day
I
off,
love
so
that.
my apologies if it's loud. Because this floor, I heard it's a fantasy football team or something. And it's that time of day, everybody checking in and all that stuff. Because it was not this loud earlier. I promise it wasn't. It's been chill all day. But I'm so excited to be part of this movement because it's truly everything that I stand for, especially helping women who feel like they don't have a voice or don't have a presence or feel like they're invisible to really show up and be who they really are and learn that they can choose themselves and not feel guilty. So I'm so excited that you're doing this on Black Girls Day Off, that you're reminding people that they're worthy to take that time for themselves because that is definitely my message and telling people that you're worthy. You don't need a reason to take care of yourself. You don't need a reason to take a vacation. You don't need just because of who you are. Like just being, you know what I mean? Like that's important to recognize that you are worthy, you are divine, and that you have the power to create what you want. So thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this movement. Because it is everything that I believe in.
I love that. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and side note, I know that most of you, well, all of you, because you are on vacation still over there, but I know all of you have to jump off because you have other obligations. But I definitely wanted to have you just come and shout you out and let people know that you are here, that you are a part of this in your own unique way. Each of you represents one of the pieces that help to make this a reality. And when I think back to, speaking of things just being a thought, and where it is now as we're coming up to this last month of preparation, it's really fascinating to me and amazing how an idea can really just spark a movement and bring so many amazing women together to just create something that's really special. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what y'all put on, really, in real life. That's what I want to see, what y'all put on right now. You don't have to wear a Cinderella ball gown unless you just want to be that fabulous. You can put on whatever you want, but I want to see. I'm ready to see what y'all got, and I'm ready to see y'all sneakers. So, as a side note, this is a note. I don't know if she'll jump on later, but Miss Natalie Aline, she is an artist and she makes custom sneakers, and she is going to be making my sneakers for this event. Yes, she is. So I'm just putting that plug out. Those of you who would like some custom kicks, let me know. She's giving a discount for people who want custom shoes that are coming to this event. So let me know. Let me know if that is a thing that you want. Because I'm excited because she's definitely doing mine. So yes. So let's say
Much
good night.
love. Thank you. See you at the ball.
Yes, good night. We'll see you there.
Nice meeting you
Yes.
all. I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you and meeting you and fellowshipping, all those great things at this event. Yes. Till then, be safe. God bless. Yes.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Bye, Harlem. So cute. And then, Nashama, I know you in a loud place, but do you have any last words to say while you are getting ready for your pool party?
I'm like, this has just been a whole day of self care. But like I said, I'm just appreciative and I'm like so grateful to be part of this movement because I truly believe in it. And I feel like we don't take enough time to celebrate ourselves. So I celebrate you for highlighting that and reminding people that this is something that they need to do and that it doesn't need to be a special occasion or date on the calendar for you to celebrate yourself. But because you're making it a date on the calendar, that people are going to be intentional about it and make it a priority. And sometimes it's just that simple as just putting yourself on the calendar and saying, this is the date I'm going to celebrate me. So I love that you're
Mm-hmm.
doing that and you're calling people out to do that. And I'm just grateful to be able to sponsor somebody doing that and just being a part of this whole great movement. I'm grateful for Facebook and for meeting you and just for everything. You know what I mean? Like it's beautiful. So thank you so much for including me.
Of course. You're welcome. Enjoy your party. Enjoy
Thank you so
and
much, and thank you for having me.
you're welcome. Absolutely. You're welcome. And I see you soon. Hopefully in person now. Hopefully.
I'm hoping so too. Definitely. Thank you.
If not, we
Peace
definitely
and blessings,
appreciate your
everybody.
participation. Bye bye. So, guys, I'm telling you, first of all, everybody that's here or everybody that was just on, they represent, let me put myself here. Yes, sorry. They represent so many of the women who are coming together and a few good men, right? Let me not forget the men who are also coming together to make this a really powerful and impactful event. But I want to continue to remind us that this is for us, right? So, no shade to them. We love them, but also this is our time. So, let's take a quick break with one of the songs that will be featured at the Selfie Ball. Because, like I said, this is a party too. And we dancing. We're going to have, obviously all the music and the songs that you already know and love. But we're sprinkling in a little bit of our Sound Journey album too to raise the vibration. So, I'm going to give y'all that for a couple of minutes and then we're going to play a game. So stay tuned. If you are live, if you are not logged in, because I can see that there's people that are not logged in. If you're not logged in, you might want to do that. If not, we're going to play with the people that we have. Okay. So stay tuned. Take this time to log yourself in and take this time to, if you have not already, grab your ticket to the selfie ball. Okay. Because Sunday, today is Friday. Sunday is the last day for early bird tickets. Okay. That means after Sunday, the price is going up, right? And it's no shade. I love y'all, but it costs money to put on a production like this, right? So I tried to make it really fair. And people who were already saying, I'm choosing myself, I'm coming, I'm there, I'm doing it, they have the early bird price and you have the opportunity to have that price too until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Okay? You have the opportunity to do that, but you need to get on it now. Side note, there's only 3 VIP tickets left. So if you want them legitimately, you have to get them like right now because there's only 3 left. After that, everything else is general admission, which is just as great. It's awesome too, right? But if you were looking forward to being VIP, baby, this your chance, or that's it. Okay, it's going, going, going. So take this time. This is a little dance break, but also go to the selfieball.com and make sure that you grab your tickets before this night is over. And if you are a person who have grabbed their tickets before the 31st or by the 31st, you are getting a special gift from me. And right now it's a surprise. I'm not telling you what it is, okay? Because the surprise should be that you are choosing yourself in this moment, right? I don't want to have to give you something to bribe you to choose you. Didn't we just hear Nashama say that you shouldn't have a special occasion or reason for choosing yourself? But I am giving a gift and a prize to everyone who is an early bird participant because why not, right? We here to shower ourselves with gifts, but the point is that shouldn't be the reason. So take this time and get your groove on, but also get your ticket. And I see you in a couple.
Shades of cocoa blazing, we the stars on the rise. Every curve, every coil, got the sun hypnotized. A crown made of struggle, yet we shine so divine. Magic in our melanin, it's our moment to shine. Black girl, manifest power in your hands. Dance to your rhythm, shake up all the lands. They can't dim the glow built within your chest. Black girl, manifest, you're the soul's best guest. Strut like a queen, break the mold every step. Lipstick fierce, leaving words in the pep. Gold in our laughter, fire in our stride. We the movers, the shakers, ain't nowhere to hide. Black girl, manifest power in your hands. Dance to your rhythm, shake up all the lands. They can't dim the glow built within your chest. Black girl, manifest, you're the soul's best guest. Got ancestors whispering, girl, don't you forget. You're a work of wonder, not bound by regret. Spin the globe with your hips, make the world confess. Black girl, your magic, you define success. Mirror reflections, don't lie, they're blessed. Every scar, every story is a badge of finesse. Say it loud, say it proud, be the voice that'll crest. Black girl, manifest, ain't nothing lesser to accept. Black girl, manifest, power in your hands. Dance to your rhythm, shake up all the lands. They can't dim the glow built within your chest. Black girl, manifest, you're the soul's best guest. Black girl, manifest, you're the soul's best guest. Got ancestors whispering, girl, don't you forget. You're a work of wonder, not bound by regret. Spin the globe with your hips, make the world confess. Black girl, your magic, you define success. Black girl, manifest, you define success. Black girl, manifest, you're the soul's best guest.
Okay, so we are back. I hope y'all like that song because that is one of my favorite songs. I'll be singing that song in the shower. I don't even have to have it on. I just be singing it because that's my. She be like, ancestors whispering, girl, don't you forget. You're a work of wonder, not bound by regret. Spin the globe with your hips. Make the world confess, black girl, your magic, you define success. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, to be fair, I did do these lyrics. So I like it, right? But I don't know if y'all know this, right? This is a fun fact. I said this during the album launch. AI is amazing because I was not singing this. I made a lot of the lyrics, but you just put the lyrics inside of the app and then they make the person sing it. And it came out with that. And I was like, oh now this is next level right here, right? So we have an entire album that is co-collaborated with my AI companion, which I think is amazing. It's just such a wonder what we could do with technology these days. But definitely made a wish come true for me in terms of manifesting having an album, but more so having a theme song for Girl Get Your Life Together. So, but you'll hear that at the end and you'll hear it at the ball too. Side note, if y'all are coming, I want y'all to know one of our activations is called Speak Life, and it is a karaoke moment. Okay. So if you know me, you know that karaoke is my thing. I love, do you know? Okay, my birthday is coming up, right? I am a Virgo. I just made it. I'm a Virgo. It's Virgo season. And my birthday is coming. And every year, unless there is some reason why not, there must be some type of karaoke situation happening. It's just part of it's part of the package. So needless to say, we have to have karaoke at the selfie ball. So that activation is a whole group activation where we are all singing at the top of our lungs. So don't worry, you don't have to sing by yourself unless you just really feel called by the spirit to sing by yourself. But we all sing it, and we all gonna sing that song. So don't worry, I'm gonna send it to you. You're gonna have the words, you're gonna know it. So when it's on, you can sing along. Because that song is our theme song. Okay. And if you have any suggestions and you want to put some things in the hat, as long as it is something that is empowering to women, right? Like we want empowering songs. That's the hint. Empowering songs, right? For women. Feel free. Send them to me. And we'll put them on the list because we all gonna be singing the top of our lungs. Okay. But that is its own story. I want to get us to our first game of the night, which is called. Dun, 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 hold on, let me put it up here for you. It is called Sis, That's a Vibe. This is a rapid fire manifestation game. Okay. Now, what that means is what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out some powerful prompts. Okay. And there are three of them, right? And then your job is to write your answer or type your answer in the chat as fast as you can. Okay. Now, as I was telling you, I realized that there are people that are looking on Facebook and they are not on here with us. So that's okay. And my mom, she's so cute. She's like, I don't have anything. So I just, she said she won't have no balls. She said I won't have no balls inside of the jar. So that's okay. She won't have no balls inside the jar, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count her from inside the phone and I'm gonna count the people that I see that are already in here with balls already in there. And then what we might have to do is calculate based on how many answers you put and include my mom so she can feel like she has, balls, and then, pull from there. I'm gonna write it on paper instead so it could be fair. Okay. So, y'all ready? I hope you're ready. If you're ready, just put a number one in the chat that you are ready for the prompt. Well, the first prompt. I always wonder how long I should wait to see um, when the prompts come. But okay, okay. I'm still gonna say the questions, and hopefully y'all hear them, and it's not a delay. See, I realize there's a delay. I don't know how long it takes, but there is a delay, right? But I got number one, so that means that we are ready. That means you can hear me. And so the first prompt. Oh, okay. So the rules really quick is that I'm going to tell you a prompt and then you have to write your answer quickly in the chat. Although I'm saying I don't know how quickly it's going to look because there's a delay, but that's okay, right? And the way that you're going to be able to win is at the end, because there's three prompts. I'm going to calculate how many times you participate, including my mom who's inside the phone because she doesn't have YouTube. And I'm going to write that down, right? And then we're going to choose the winner from there. I'm literally going to close my eyes and just kind of point around on the paper. Okay. So if you are ready, let me tell you the first prompt. The first prompt is: what are you manifesting before 2026? What are you manifesting before 2026? Let's see. You get 2 points if you're the first person that I see. What are you manifesting before 2026? We should have some Jeopardy music on so that we can hear. Oh, okay. We got a new home from Crystal. Awesome. Okay. Oh, finishing a screenplay. Oh, that sounds awesome. A screenplay. Okay, I hear that. I am with that. Okay, okay. And I'll wait and I'll read my mom's if she types it in the chat over here. Okay. So, good, good, good. All right. The next. You ready? The next prompt is: describe your healed self in 3 words. Okay. Describe your healed self in 3 words. Definitely gonna have Jeopardy music next time, right? Because it's such a delay. But that is the question for people that are just tuning in and listening. What are 3 words that would describe your healed self? Or I'll say it the way I said it before. Describe your healed self in 3 words. Okay. So Crystal said calm, generous, and playful. Love that. Okay. Okay. And I don't see anything down here. Maybe my mom gave up. So, but we got calm, generous, and playful. And we'll see if any other ones pop up. Yes. Okay, we got consistency, prayer, and push. All great words. Okay. Okay. So let's move on to our last question. If you are ready, which is: finish this sentence. I feel most powerful when blank. Okay, so you just completed the sentence. I feel most powerful when what? This is when I gotta go. I feel most powerful when, let's see what we come up with. Okay, so Tisha, we got you first. Okay, so you get 2. Okay, She said, I feel most powerful when I don't procrastinate. Oh, I hear that. You are not lying, girl, right? Because procrastination is a not so silent killer. That is the truth. But yes, when you are on purpose and doing the thing and you're not letting anything stop you, that is a powerful moment. And we love that. Awesome. Okay. Okay. And I know we're going to get crystals. Yes. Okay. And she said she feels most powerful when she's stable. And I love that. Right. And also, I want to say something about that. Right. Because stable can mean a lot of things. Stable can mean that I am stable in where I live, stable with my finances, stable in my relationships, whatever the case, right? But stable is also a state of mind, right? Because there are times in our lives where we can't control what stable looks like out here. Things happen, right? Lifes. And sometimes stable ain't stabling, for lack of a better way to put it, right? And so we have to remember too that stable is a mindset, and that even when there are lots of things happening around us, that we get to choose stable. We get to choose what that looks like and what that feels like inside of us, so that we're not dictated and defined by whatever instability looks like on the outside, right? Because we get to reflect that first inwardly, and then we're going to see that happening on the outside. Okay. So that's just a teachable moment. I guess you could say a coaching moment, right? But that's really important, right? Other side note, we have another amazing sponsor coming on, who not on today, but coming on at the event, who is going to sponsor a station that is going to focus on teaching you how to meditate or go within when things literally are not stable, when things literally are like crazy and chaotic. Because for a lot of us, we don't find those mindful moments. We don't find those sacred spaces for ourselves. Like if you ask people, like, do you meditate, or do you have time for yourself? I don't have time for myself. I don't have, like, I'm always doing, I'm always working, I'm always someone's mom or someone's wife, someone's sister, whatever the case is. And they don't take time, right? And there's usually a lot of noise and a lot of excitement around us. And so, what she's going to teach is a technique that she has for being able to do that inward um, sacred space for yourself, even if there's chaos around you. So, you don't have to try to wait until you have the time, or wait until you have an open space, because sometimes you don't get that and you still deserve to have that space. So, that's going to be a really nice activation, too. So, I look forward to that. So, okay, let's move on and see. Oh, mom said she didn't give up. She didn't give up, but she was on the phone. I wanted to share that with y'all. So she wanted to play with y'all, but she was busy. That's what she just said. Okay. So what I did, I'm going to show y'all so you see I'm not cheating, right? I put your name all over the paper, right? And then when you were first, I gave you two. I wrote your name twice. When you were not first, I just wrote it once, right? And then I am going to choose someone as the winner. Okay. And then when you are the winner, let me show you up here. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. When you're the winner, let me make that bigger so that you can see it a little bit better. Okay. You get to choose which one of these gifts you want. Okay. So let's see who's going to be the winner. As you can see, I'm not looking at the paper. My fingers just kind of perusing the space. And The winner of this game is Tisha. Girl, you are the luckiest person I know. You are always winning. Even when there's like 15 people playing, she always wins. Like every time. It never fails. But okay. So you get to pick which one of these gifts you like. Oh, we got other players coming in now. Okay, so T, I know you can't hear me, or this is probably going to happen after the fact, but Tisha just won the game, so don't worry, you can play the next game. But Tisha just won this game, and right now we want her to tell me which one of these gifts she wants to claim. So you can claim Affirmation Magic. That is a mini course on how to create affirmations that actually work for you. Because sometimes, like we learn to just do affirmations the way that they are, right? Like I I love myself fully and wholly, and unfortunately, there are many of us who that doesn't ring true for them yet, right? And you know how they always say, "Fake it till you make it." Like you keep saying it till you believe it. Well, what I have found in the work that I do, because I am a coach all day long, what I have found is that it's way more powerful to true yourself up to something that already feels true to you, right? So we can go for the one that feels pie in the sky, yes, but we need to tune it so that it actually fits where you actually are energetically. When you can do that, it's going to catapult you to the next level of that particular what that particular affirmation will help you manifest in your life. Okay, so that is what affirmation magic is about. Oh, good. Tia can hear me. Okay, great. Okay. And then there is the Black Girl's Guide to Self Love and the workbook, right? So they go together and, kind of self explanatory, but that is a guide that I created for us about, with different ways how we can access and bring self love into our lives. And you can choose the ebook and the workbook together, right? You can also choose the Black Girls Boundary Bible. And the Black Girls Boundary Bible is a workshop that we did a few years ago, teaching you how to create strong boundaries, how to speak your boundaries to people in your life, and how to hold boundaries. And that's the most important part, right? Because a lot of us will say, "Oh, I have boundaries." And I tell people all the time that, this is my boundary, but they always overstep it, right? And 9 times out of 10, the person keeps doing the same thing because you are not actually holding them to that boundary. You're just talking, right? I always use the example with my clients, about when you're at work, right? Like if you are at work and you're always late and they tell you that you're always late and that's a problem, 9 times out of 10, if there's no consequence, it doesn't stop you from being late, right? Because they usually are just talking, right? But the moment that they say, when you are late, I am docking your pay for every minute that you're late, suddenly you figure out how to get up on time. Suddenly it makes all the difference, right? And it's like that with our boundaries in general in our lives, right? You can look in your life and see when someone is constantly overstepping your boundaries, it's usually because you have not um, upheld the consequences of your boundary. If you even told them what the boundary is in the first place. A lot of times we just kind of expect people to get it, or we think because we're saying this hurts us that that's a boundary. And that's not what that is, right? That's just you saying that something hurts you. It would be nice if people heard that and then stopped doing the thing that hurts you, but here we are. We're human, and that's not what works, right? And so this workshop is here to help give you all of the steps in that process so that you can be better at building boundaries for yourself that actually work. And last but not least, you can choose from the Girl Get Your Life Together Sound Journey album, which is amazing. And you just heard one of the songs from it, so you already know it's popping. And like I said, a few of the songs are going to be highlighted and played at the Selfie Ball to help raise our activation, right? And so you get to choose the elevated version of the album. So there are two versions, right? One is just the songs, just like if you were to get a regular album, and comes with, the words and everything, and some affirmations for that. But the elevated version also comes with wallpapers that you can change on your phone when you just need a reminder, right? It also comes with a diary that you can write in, that gives you exercises, that gives you other surprise activations in there when you scan the QR code, right? And so that is an amazing gift. And side note, everyone who is VIP, and I don't know if you heard me say this before, but we only have 3 VIP tickets left. So if you wanted to be VIP, this is the time. But everybody who has a VIP ticket is getting the elevated sound journey in their package, right? But if you aren't VIP, that's okay. That is okay, okay? Because you're still getting amazing things, right? And we have a digital swag bag for general attendees, and I think we're gonna have some physical things too. I think we're gonna have, but we're trying to save paper, right? Because save the planet, to be fair, right? Well, we're gonna see because people are still people are still giving us things. People are still sponsoring. People are still putting their energy and their heart and soul into making this an amazing event. So I don't even know what we're gonna have in terms of what's getting given to us to give to our attendees. We don't know. Okay. I have an idea of some of the things, right? But we don't know, right? It's gonna be a surprise to all of us, right? But I'm really excited about people helping and including themselves in different ways. But anyways, I say that to say if you're not VIP, that's okay. And if you're on tonight and you're playing the games with us, it's okay because you might be able to win this, right? So if you win, you get to choose whatever you want to choose. So I'm going to let Tisha tell me which of those she wants to choose, right? And while she's doing that, I want to remind you all, I'm going to try to leave that up there, and I'm going to remind you all of, man, you can't see everything at the same time, apparently. Hold on. Okay, maybe I can't do that. As y'all can see, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, but it's okay. I'm going to move this. Tisha, I will come back to you, or I will send that to you and you can tell me what you want to pick, right? But I don't want us to sit here and watch me have technical issues the whole time, okay? So, oh, okay. You'll think about it. Okay, yes, absolutely. You can absolutely think about it. Okay. But I wanted to remind you all of what our attire is for the selfie ball, right? Like I said in the beginning, it's ball gowns and sneakers. And you could be fancy if you want. If you want to wear a big ball gown like Cinderella, you can. You could be as fabulous as you want. You could be sparkly. You could be big, right? And fluffy and poofy and all that. You could do whatever you want to do. But I highly, highly recommend that you wear sneakers. Please don't wear high heels. Don't wear high heels because your feet are going to hurt. And we're supposed to be having a good time and we're supposed to be having a relaxing time. And if you wear shoes, you're going to be very sad that you did that. So I'm just telling you. Oh, shoot. Tia said she got her gown already. I hear that, girl. So look, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. Oh, look at my mom. she said she's finally in. It's a proud moment. Y'all, it's a proud moment. She was having some technical difficulties, but she made it. So, welcome, mom. But Tia, I'm excited to I'm excited to see your gown too. Like I want to see everybody's gown. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I need to see everybody. Like I feel like it's gonna be like a Bridgerton ball. Like everybody should be like staring as each person walks the carpet just to see what they are wearing for the season. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And on some level, to be absolutely candid with you, I had Bridgerton in my mind when I thought of a ball. I was like, it should definitely be that, right? And yes, that's those sneakers and dress are cute, right? This one, right? Cute, right? So feel free to, do it like that. But all I'm saying is can do, you could do the thing, okay? And if you weren't here in the beginning, you may not have heard me say this, but Miss Natalie Aline from Aline Studios, she is creating custom sneakers. She is actually going to make my sneakers for the ball. And so if you are a person that wants to have like unique sneakers, you want yours custom done, let me know because she is giving a discount if you want custom sneakers for this event. She's giving a discount only for y'all because you're coming to this event. Okay. But let me know because they're about to be fire. She was supposed to jump on. I don't know if she's going to make it, but if she does, I asked her to bring some of them so that she could show us and then you can see for yourself. But it's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a vibe. So, okay. Now, before we play the next game, I want to do two things. I want to show you one. Let's get a word from our sponsors in. Okay. And side note, these are not all of our sponsors. These are some of our sponsors. These are the ones that I currently have on the website, right? So we want to thank them for their generous donations and sponsorship to our event to help make sure it goes off without a hitch. Okay, we have Wallace Carter, who represents some authors, who he'll be giving away some books in our digital swag bag. We have Sin from Sin City Travel, and she may or may not jump on the live, but she is a travel agent. She is also a wine connoisseur, right? And we also have Melanotic, which, by the way, is sponsoring our selfie booth, which is going to be amazing. So you know how those go, right? Like you get to take, the selfies in the selfie booth, and you can make boomerangs. You can put different backgrounds. You can, do all kind of things on there, and then you do the QR code and you get the pictures for yourself, right? But they are sponsoring that. And you already met Nishama Aleem. She was just here a little while ago, the self love minister. And finally, we have Yummy's Restaurant, who is a new restaurant down the block from me, actually. And they have been super generous in making sure that we're going to have good food for an affordable price so that we can make sure that we can give people what they paid for. And I'm really excited about that. Because, like I said, I had Bridgerton in my mind. So, we got to have the trays and the people walking around serving you hors d'oeuvres and, things you can eat all night, like bite size. Like, we have to be stush like that. Okay. But they are making sure that that happens for us. And I really, really appreciate that. So, okay. Second to last, before our next game. Okay, let's take this off. I want to tell y'all something. Now I'm going to put this up here. And I feel if I put this here, now, if y'all know who this is, don't say nothing. Okay? Because it's really a surprise. But I'm putting this here because I want y'all to know. Remember I told you that we have the Legacy Impact Award ceremony. And you met one of the honorees a little while ago, right? They are receiving the Legacy Impact Award. But there's only one person on the planet, honestly, who can receive the Legacy Icon Award. And I'm so super excited that she's able to get this award. You might know Tia, but what I'm saying is don't say it. Don't type it. Just, say it in your mind or DM me, right? If you think you know, okay? But don't say it. It is a surprise because there is an amazing story behind this. speaking of manifesting things into our lives, because I want y'all to know, and I'm not like tooting my own horn, I really know how to manifest things. My mom is on here. She could attribute. If Sin was here, she would attribute to that too. Since I was a child, I knew if I spoke things and I really meant that it was going to happen, all of the pieces just come together to conspire to make sure that it happened. Big things, small things, it doesn't matter, right? That's just a thing that I know how to do. That's why I do this work, because I want to teach other women, especially us, how to make sure that we could do that for ourselves, and how to make sure when we're not a clear channel and it doesn't feel that easy, that we're working on healing the wounds that make it so that it doesn't feel just like water. Okay. So and all of us are human, and none of us are infallible, by the way. So I'm not saying this to say that, I got it all figured out. That's not true. I got my Achilles heels too, right? But difference being, I know why I'm getting what I'm getting, right? And because there's places where I'm not clear, and there's places where I'm legitimately not even clear what I want. So I just be attracted to anything. Quite literally, it's not funny. But that's kind of how a lot of us are in a lot of places, because we're not clear, right? We just talked about that with Tammy. When she got clear on when she was gonna do her CD, she did it in 2 weeks, and she was on it for 2 years before that moment, right? And we all have those. But my point is, this lady was not one of those. She was not one of those. She was always one where I was super clear that it was going to happen. And I didn't know when, and I didn't know how, and I didn't know under what circumstances. But when the time was right, which is right this minute, all the pieces just did to have that happen. And I'm super, super excited that we get to honor her at this event. Now, before y'all go crazy, I will say, right, because we okay, it's going to be the path of least resistance for anything that you manifest, right? And so she is not going to be there in person, but she already has the award, because I already made it before. I just already made it because I knew I was giving it to her. It didn't matter how it was going to happen. She was going to get it. Didn't even speak to a assistant or nobody of hers. I just knew she was going to get it. So I made it already, right? And currently, she probably has it in her hand. I just mailed it on Tuesday. So that tells you something, right? And she is willing to make us a video that we will, of course, only play at the ball, right? So I was like, look, that's the next best thing. If she can't come in person, which I don't blame her, but not, it's Brooklyn though. She's from Brooklyn. I shouldn't say that. That's not nice. But what I'm saying is, the next best thing is for her to send us a personal thank you. And I really appreciate that. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited for y'all to actually see who it is, and for that to be revealed at the ball. And Tia, inbox me, girl. Because if you know, we can't be telling everybody. Okay? So, perfect. All right. So now, next, but last but not least, I want us to go to our next game. Okay. So now we got people that are actually on here. We got 4 people's names inside of the ball pit, right? But again, I might just write it on this piece of paper because, oh no, I don't have to, because everybody's in there, right? Only thing is, you don't get a ball for every time that you say something. We noticed that, right? Like, it only put it once because you commented. But that's okay. It's okay, right? But here is our next game. Okay, let's take this off. And this game is called Text Yourself Boo. And this is a self love activation. I don't know if you realize, right? But the games that we're playing are activations, similar to like what we would be doing at the selfie ball, right? Except bigger. But right now, we're on live. So we're going to do it like this. So here's how we play, okay? This is an activation that is using your actual phone, okay? Now, I realize you might be on your phone on this live stream, and that's okay, right? Hopefully you can, picture in picture, right? But you're going to use your own phone, okay? And you are going to text yourself a one sentence love note or promise. Okay. So it can be something like, what did you need to hear today? What's something that you needed to hear today? Or text yourself like you are the love of your life, right? Like if you literally are the love of your life, what would you say to yourself? And you only could do it in one sentence. Okay. What did you need to hear today? Or if you were the love of your life, what would you say to you? And you're texting this in your real phone, in your phone. Text yourself that sentence. Okay. Now, when you finish texting yourself and you send it, when you text it and you send it, say me in the chat after you text it and you send it. Okay. And then once you say me and I see that you said me, I'm going to ask you to tell us what you wrote. Okay. So that means you're going to say me and then you're going to actually tell us the sentence. We'll type the sentence because we'll be able to see it. Right. So I'm waiting. I got my pretend Jeopardy music on. I'm going to type one to myself too. Right. But we want to give ourselves a love note right now. Okay. Text it to yourself and let me know when you are done. I wish you guys were on video so you could show us, but that's okay. We can do it like this too. Oh, okay. So we got already Tisha said me, Tia said me, and Tia already wrote hers in the chat. So we're waiting for Tisha to write hers in the chat. Okay. And I'm still typing because I don't follow instructions, and so it's more than one sentence. I gotta learn how to follow instructions, to be real. But feel free to, if you also don't follow instructions, you could type whatever you wrote. Okay. Okay. I sent mine to myself too. Now I'm going to write mine in the chat too. Okay. So Tia, I'm going to put yours up here. Oh, look, I get a little ball too. Okay, so Tia said, I love my skin I'm in and will focus on me more. I hear that. I hear that. Thank you for sharing that. I know we got people that are still typing, and I'm going to put mine up too. Okay, that's not it. Ooh, y'all, technical difficulties. So you can see in real time that I don't follow instructions. Okay. But mine says, you are love always. You reflect it, and those who don't see it is because they are still learning to love themselves. Okay. And that's what I needed to hear today. Okay. So we'll hang out a bit and we'll let some other people um put theirs in if they would like to. But what we are going to do is I am going to pick, hold on, between, well, I want to say between Tia and Tisha, but Tisha, you already won. So Tia, you automatically are the winner of this game, right? Because A, you finished first, and B, I don't know, there whatever the delay is, everything comes in like super late, right? And we don't want to stay here forever waiting for all the things, right? So that's just to be fair to everybody and your time. So, Tia, congratulations, because you are the winner of this game. And you also, like Tisha, gets to choose one of these gifts. Okay, so let me put it up here again so that you can see. Okay, and you can let me know which of these gifts you would like. Okay, and side note, if you like I said, you're already getting the Sound Journey album, but if you choose that, you will have the upgraded version, the elevated version. But let me know what gift you would like. Okay, and we are going to give people another opportunity to make sure that they go and purchase their tickets. Okay, because time's a ticking. Like I said before, Sunday is the last day for early bird. So, what that means is if you were already, okay, affirmation magic, you got it. Okay, let me put that down for you. Okay. And then when you get a moment, can you DM me your email address or the one that you want it to be sent to? Okay. And then you will have that tonight. Okay. So, oh, I got an even better idea. You don't have to send me that. I'll send you in the DMs what to do. Okay? But you got it. So congratulations for affirmation magic. What I was saying is that if you were on the fence about coming, or you already know you're coming, because this goes for quite a few people, I want to say. You already know that you're coming and you are, trying to get yourself together. I understand. I totally understand that. But I want you to have the best price. So if you can, before Sunday, make sure that you purchase your ticket so that it is still at the early bird rate. Okay. If you don't make it, it's okay. It's not a big deal. The price difference is not super crazy, but why pay more when you can pay less? Right? There's that. And everyone who has purchased their ticket before Sunday is over at 11:59 p.m. and I mean Eastern. 11:59 p.m. Eastern, right? Because we're on Eastern time. If you purchase by then, that is who is getting the Sound Journey album. Okay. So please make sure you do that. But as that is happening, and as you are going to get your ticket, I'm going to play our theme song. And we're going to rock out to our theme song because you know what? Like I told you earlier, we all singing this song. We all going to be singing this song. Okay. In our Speak Life activation. So I need y'all to make sure you got all the words. I need you to make sure that you have practiced, that you have sang it in the shower. That's the best place because the acoustics are amazing. But make sure you know the song because this is our theme song. And we are going to sing this song. I might even serenade y'all a little bit in the beginning. But we are all singing this song. Okay? So, without further ado, hit it.
Sister, rise up, feel the fire in your soul. Heal the cracks and make yourself whole. Crown your head with love and light. You are the sun that breaks the night. Girl, get your life together right now. Manifest the dreams that show you how. Walk in your power on your throne. The universe bows where you have grown. Heal the wounds that try to claim you. Find the strength that always named you. Black girl magic in your veins is gold. A story of triumph only you hold. Girl, get your life together right now. Manifest the dreams that show you how. Walk in your power on your throne. The universe bows where you have grown. Dance to the rhythm of your inner vibe. Let the love of self be your guide. No one's got your back like you do. Girl, you're a warrior breaking through. Let your laughter echo fierce and wide. Stand tall, queen, there's no need to hide. You're a masterpiece, bold and rare. Healing and thriving in every layer. Girl, get your life together right now. Manifest the dreams that show you how. Walk in your power on your throne. The universe bows where you have grown. Girl, get your life together right now. Manifest the dreams that show you how. Walk in your power on your throne. The universe bows where you have grown. And heal the wounds that try to claim you. Find the strength that always named you. Black girl magic in your veins is gold. A story of triumph only you hold. Dance to the rhythm of your inner vibe. Let the love of self be your guide. No one's got your back like you do. Girl, you're a warrior breaking through. Let your laughter echo fierce and wide. Stand tall, queen, there's no need to hide. You're a masterpiece, bold and rare. Healing and thriving in every layer.
Okay, how y'all like that for a vibe? That's our theme song. Let me tell. Okay, first of all, you probably heard me in the beginning when I said that I always wanted a theme song, and for whatever reason, it was always hard for me to get people together. I'm like, well, if I have a theme song, I mean, I write it, but then I need somebody to produce it. They gotta make the music for me, and then I could sing it, but I need to be in a studio. right? Takes a lot of work, especially for someone whose primary job and hobbies is not being in a studio, right? I'm usually in a studio, but it's a dance studio, right? And I always wanted to have a theme song. And I was like, I'm gonna make a theme song, especially for this event, right? And I was telling my brother because he happens to be in school right now for music production, right? And I was like, this could be a great project, right? You can produce the music. I'll finally have somebody who can do it, and I'll do that. He was like, hold on, you don't have to do all that because AI is a thing these days. All you gotta do is put your lyrics inside of this little machine and it'll help you make the song. And I thought he was bugging. I'll be honest with you. I thought he was bugging until I did it and that came out. I said, y'all done started something now. That is why we have an entire album. It took me a while to create that album because you have to, it has to come out the way you want it. You can tell it if your song is an R&B song, if it's a hip hop song, if it's a reggae song, whatever it is, right? You can tell it what you want, right? If you have a way that you want the chorus to sound, like if you already hear it in your mind and you want it to sound a certain way, you can do that, right? It takes a while, but the point is, it takes a lot of the pieces out that you would have to pay somebody to do, go take time to do. AI is a powerful drug these days. I know y'all know that. The point is, it made that. I just told it what to say, and that happened. And I'm over the moon about it. So I hope y'all enjoyed that song. Like I said, that's our theme song. So make sure you learn it. Everybody's gonna have it. Everybody's gonna have the words. Sing it in your shower. And be prepared to speak life. Because this is a song that speaks life into you, into your sisters, all the women that will be there, who will be standing next to you. We're gonna be singing it together, but it's an activation in and of itself. All of the songs on the album are an activation in and of themselves for every moment that you have that you need a song for, right? There's one about setting boundaries, right? We're just talking about boundaries called the Queen's Guard. That one was basically inspired by when I was younger. I used to cut people off immediately, and I used to be called like the Queen of Hearts, like Alice in Wonderland, like off with their head just immediately. And I was like, man, I need to re-access that girl, right? So that's what that song's about, right? But there's so many. Oh, Tia put Fly Away by True. So wait a minute, is this a song that you're saying that you want to sing for karaoke? Is this a song that you are putting on the list? Because I will write it down. I will write it down. Now, I will say, if this is a song that you are picking, that means that you may or may not want to sing this by yourself if other people don't know it. But don't worry, if it is, I will at least listen to it so I could that I can sing it with you. You said, "Oh no." She said, "Oh no." She said, "Oh no." It's okay. Don't worry. Like I said, you don't. She said just a suggestion. You don't have to sing it by yourself. I wrote it down as a suggestion. It's okay. Right. But like I said, the only thing is, we have to make sure that people know it so that they can sing it, especially if you don't want to lead it. Right. You don't have to. So don't worry. Oh man. But that being said, I want to say thank you to everybody who joined me on here live, whether you were inside YouTube, inside Facebook, whether you were able to log in or not, and you just were hanging out. All of it is okay, or whether or not you're going to watch this as a replay. I want to say thank you all for being here and for helping to kick off the Selfie Ball with us and the few guests that we had on a little bit earlier. And I can't wait to see you all. I know pretty much everybody who was in the chat are coming to the event, so I will see y'all there. Okay. Don't worry, I see you. I see you, Tia. I'm fixing it. Fixing it. Okay. And I really am excited to share October 11th with you all. Okay. So, once again, if you have not gotten your ticket, theselfiebowl.com, please do not wait because after Sunday, the price will go up and we're going to make sure that you still get the early bird price. So make sure that you get on that tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. That's it. Okay. Make sure that you take care of that. And if you have friends that you want to share this moment with, because everything's better with friends, make sure you let your friends know that this is something that you're coming to. This could be a girls' night out for y'all. Okay. And just make sure that you take care of that. And make sure that your friends, if they are coming, that they do that sooner than later too, right? Because we also have a cap. We can't have unlimited people there, right? So, which means that eventually we are going to sell out. And my goal, I just want y'all to know, my goal is to sell out for my birthday. So on September 21st, the goal is to be sold out. That means nobody else can buy tickets, nobody else is coming. If they're not already coming, sold out September 21st. Right? So make sure you get your ticket at least before then. But if you want the early bird price, make sure that you do that before Sunday, 11:59 Eastern. Okay. Well, once again, thank you all so much. It has been such a pleasure to be here with you all, and I can't wait to see you at the selfie ball. Have a great night. Lots of love. Ciao.